besties, welcome back to my channel. It has officially been approximately 1 week since I've gotten paid, and so it is time for me to do a 1 week check-in. I'm super excited because it has been a long time since I've done a 1 week check-in, about maybe a month or two. So in the spirit of me really doing this no spend challenge / fast, and then also really getting to the point where I'm tracking my expenses alongside what is most important is making sure that you're doing your check-ins on your budgets. And it depends on, you know, how confident you are. You may need to check in daily. You may need to check in every other day. For me personally, I have been checking in around like every other day, but I really need to have a seat and do like a 1 week full-on check-in just to see how I'm doing. There's a quote that says, you inspect what you expect. And so I truly believe in that. And if you are constantly checking in on your budget, then it leaves less room for error or for you to go over budget. You know, in certain areas, you can very well stop yourself from, you know, doing that. So if you are not already doing check-ins, I encourage that you do them. They work very well for me. And so I am going to be not only checking in, but I'm also going to be completing my expense tracker here, and I'm going to do it in detail with you guys. So if you are not used to this, then hopefully this will help. So basically what I do have my account open. I have my bill account open here on my computer, and then I have my budget here as well. And I'm just looking at everything. I'm going to go through the entire budget from top to end, okay? One of the things that I forgot to do was the actual day that I get paid. What I should be doing is make sure that I write down how much money I did enter into the pay period with. And after doing the calculations, I may be off. This may not be accurate, but I believe that I entered into the pay period with $2,904.19. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more calculations, but for the sake of this video, that's what I'm gonna put. And where's my other pens? I would need to put this in green because I came in on a higher end. This may be incorrect. So when I do my closeout, I'll make sure that the number is correct here in this area. So now I'm going to go down and talk about each one of the bills. So for my tithes, I did give my tithes. I did pay my mortgage, and that came out of my mortgage account. I'm going to put a check mark here. For my HOA, I did pay my HOA. There was a fee. I think the fee was $2, and the total amount was $298.18. And if you did watch my budget video, at that time I didn't know if I was going to take the HOA out of my bill account or my mortgage account, and I just ended up taking it out of my bill account. For my solar bill, this came in a little bit under. Instead of it being $99.44, it was $99.14. The court fee did come out. The Apple was paid $18.98. Netflix was paid $15.49. Internet and cable has not been paid yet. A little bit of an update. I did increase my internet speeds. I went to my brother's house and I needed to upload a video, and I uploaded the video and it uploaded in seconds. And I was like, whoa. What internet do you guys have? Because that video uploaded literally. I've never had a video upload that fast before. And so they told me what speeds, and I was like, I have to upgrade. I just have to. Like, it's gonna save me so much more time. And I guess the way that I'm seeing it is a business expense, if you will. So that's gonna increase my internet cable bill by $20. And what I said I'd do is I'm gonna take the $20 from my side hustle, and that's what I'm gonna use to pay my internet, the additional speed or the additional amount that I'm gonna be paying now. But for the month of September, what should be coming out is $117.52, but it hasn't auto paid yet. ADT did auto pay, and this came in at $59.99. Oh shoot, make sure this doesn't go out. The Sirius XM did auto pay for $7.27, and then the electric did come out for $151.89. So not only do I go over what I have here, which is what I already budgeted for in the beginning of the pay period, but I also take a look at my bill account just to see if there's anything else that have come out. And if there is anything else, then that's where I'll add it here. Maybe like a bill that I didn't know about. And I'm looking here and everything looks to be on par since I'm on my no spend. Like, I'm serious, y'all. I'm not spending anything. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop here really quick. I'm gonna go over to my expense tracker, and I am going to write in what is missing, which is a couple of bills that just came out. So this one wasn't here, right? Okay. All right, so my expense tracker is up to date. So now we're all good here. So I will close this out at the end of the pay period. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at my variable expenses, and I'm gonna see how I am doing in this area to see if I am on track, if I'm spending too much, not spending at all, etc. So the first envelope that we're gonna look at is my food envelope, and let's just see how much money I have left. And this is, I started out with $50, and now I have $20, $30, $5, $36, $37. So not doing too bad here. Next is toiletries, and in the toiletries envelope, I have $20 left. Now in the household envelope, I'm gonna take this out because I have now, I think I did talk about this in my last video, in my budget video, but I am now making my household envelope a sinking fund. And I don't have an envelope that just says household. I have a Costco envelope. So I just figured I'd use the Costco envelope because usually I get my household items from Costco. I get my toilet tissue. I get a couple of cleaning supplies from there, my detergent. The other things I'll get from like Walmart. But until I can create me a new household envelope, I'm just going to use the Costco one. And so I took the $40 from my daily envelope and I added the money here. Yeah, I was watching Beautifully Me and You, and I remember somebody else had suggested that I make my household a sinking fund, and I just never did. But I was watching her video and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and do this because it definitely makes sense to do it. So that's that. And then gas, the gas was paid. Now next I'm gonna go up to 1 month ahead, And I'm excited because we are making good headway with the 1 month ahead. I did take $100 out, and let's see what I have so far. I also did update my tracker. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen that already. So head on over, because there will be some things that I will post on Instagram that I won't post on YouTube unless I post it as a YouTube short. So just make sure that you guys are following me over there. But I'm going to count what I do have in my 1 month ahead fund so far. This is for my mortgage and my HOA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $1,554 in my 1 month ahead. And I am looking to save $2,800, okay? And that's all for this binder right here. And the last thing that I'm looking at today is going to be the extra savings. And I did take out $55 for the 52-week challenge, and I did take out $145 for the 3K challenge. And that has already been stuffed in the envelopes. No need to take the money out. But if you do follow me, I think I made it as a short or the cash envelope video, you would have seen me stuff it there. But so far, we're looking pretty good. We are 1 week in, and the budget looks amazing. When I am uber focused like this, this is good. This is how it should be. Sometimes, you know, I loosely budget, which is what I would call it, and it's just not as, it's effective sometimes, but sometimes it's not. So I definitely want to encourage you to do your check-ins, because they matter. Check-ins matter, honey. Okay, so now I'm just also going to take a look at my no spend calendar. We are here. We're on the 3rd. And I did not spend any money yesterday on the 2nd, but I'm going to do my update over on Instagram. So once again, make sure you guys are following me over there. And I do need to close out my budget, I need to close out September. So I am going to do that, and there will be a separate video made for that specifically. I'll probably just randomly, I probably will actually close it out and upload that video tomorrow, just to kind of, you know, finish it out and get it out the way. But yes, and that is pretty much it. That sums up my 1 week check-in. Things are looking great and where they should be. If you have any questions on how I do any of my check-ins, please ask me down in the comments. But if you did make it this far, if you can do me a favor and put a cash symbol in the comments, because we are declaring that we will have provision for the rest of the year, no matter what situation it is that we are in. And that is the purpose of the cash symbol. It can be $1, it can be the cash back, whatever it is that you would like to put. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Go be great, besties. Peace out.
Do you believe? Straight from a party, we're all on a roll tonight. Women be sparky, all the men be dead.